Good day, everyone, and welcome. Before we start, we have a disclosure. Please be aware of risk in the future trading. All our videos for educational purpose only. You're very welcome to follow any of our automated signal as long as you are on SIM. We're not responsible for your trade. Before we start today, I would like to show you something. Now the ES start going short with the Nasdaq. A little bit before, they were the opposite direction, but still the market analyzer has not confirmed the short on the ES. This is a trick where all our members should remember. When you start your NinjaTrader in the morning, and when you see the market analyzer is not in sequence, and you have a limited knowledge with the market, stay away from any type of an auto trading until you see the ES, Nasdaq, YM going in the same sequence. That will be, you cut off the risk by over 50%. So before you do anything in the morning, you need to look at the market analyzer and see it is mixed market immediately. You don't need to have a lot of knowledge to see the market. The ES is on a buy, the Nasdaq still on a sell, the YM on a buy. This is not good. Now when the ES cross this double support area, I'm not teaching a price action. What I'm trying to do, I'm trying always here on this channel, try to teach the trader how they can manage an auto trade. I'm not trying to teach a price action, because a lot of amateur traders, they think that they see something on a TikTok or something like this, like everything is so good, which they are using basic ATRs, which you have in NinjaTrader. So beside the outside looks good, the market is much deeper than what you see on some stupid commercials. So the market has to be in sequence, and as we see here, the ES that is still holding on the double support. When you are auto trading, if we are auto trading YM or Nasdaq, you don't see the ES. And that has a big impact when you are auto trading, because when you are taking a trade, the market have a tendency to reserve the direction and go the opposite direction. So right now, as we see here, the Nasdaq is already down, already hit the target for today, and the ES has not been able to cross this double support. Now, here is the confliction despite what kind of auto trade you have. If this ES drop below those double support, there is money to be made on Nasdaq and ES. If this ES refuse to break this double support, is going back to retest the 6,068, that is going to conflict on your trade with the Nasdaq. Question, one guy, he asked me a good question. Isn't the auto trade supposed to figure it out? No. Your auto trade does not know the ES is suffering on double support. No. This is an illusion for your auto trade to read the whole market and understand where it is confliction, sequence, whether it's this market holding on some kind of support. This is illusion. You're not going to find it anywhere in any software. You still have to rely on your eye to see what's going on. If we notice this Nasdaq trade is $6,000 right now. If this ES break this double support, easily we can go up to 10,000, easily. If this market, the ES, not able to break the double support, we will be closing around a couple of 3,000. Has nothing to do with your auto trade or template or platform. Has nothing to do with this trade on the Nasdaq. Has to do with the whole market is telling you. So now, if you notice, the ES has been since 9:42 for the last 15-20 minutes not able, look at this, look, it's beautiful, not able to break that line. This is a wall. And look, we had a buy signal. This means if you are in auto trade close position and the Nasdaq is on a standby, there is no trade. You see, if we are in a trade, you have two options: stay hoping the ES will go down, you get 10,000. If the ES not able to break, you're gonna close this trade with 2,000. Or you can close it right now, market order, as we are now, and you walk away with 5,000. What you do, you click on this button here, and then you take your profit. And this is the best idea. Take your profit, regret later. This is the best idea in any given type of a trade. So watch your DES, watch the auto trade on the Nasdaq, and you can see how the Nasdaq making money depends on the ES. The ES is the best signal in the house, whether you trade ES or not. Even when we are trading the Nasdaq early in the morning, we keep our eye on the ES. The ES can give us few seconds ahead of the DAX. You never trade the DAX in Tyskland, in Germany, without looking at the ES. You don't trade the Nasdaq without looking at the ES. You don't trade the YM without looking at the ES. So the ES is your key. Once we understand the keys, where is the problem on the ES? You have succeeded with your trade as a trader. Another factor, there is so many options to trade everything from stock to crypto to everything, from option to currency, anything you want. After 32 years now in the trading, the best stability in the trading, once you know the market, is the future market. The stocks, if you have a few $1 million, you can have a big fat portfolio. That's very fine. Day trade the stocks. You're not gonna go hit the jackpot on one day on any stocks. Not unless if you have a great deal of money. Average traders on NinjaTrader, they are around $5,000 plus minus. This is a very slow process, whether you are a crypto trader or a stock trader or currency trader. If you learn the rhythm on the future with $5,000, you can go very far with that, very far, if you know the rhythm. As we see here, like what we are expecting, the ES did not break those double support. What happened? It dragged the ES with him, the Nasdaq. What happened in your money? From $5,000, now you are down to $2,000, $3,000. Has nothing to do with the auto trade, nothing. Now the ES is jammed between a heavy resistance and a heavy support, indicating the ES got caught in a channel. It's not good for auto trade. It's not good because there is no ticks to be made. As we do always at 10 o'clock, has already made $1,000 early this morning. Let's see the trades. And we'll reactivate it to see if we can get another $1,000 from 10 to 11. This is a 7 range. It is. I don't know where's those trades. Here they are. We finished at 940. And we start around 9 o'clock. So those are the trades, and already made $1,000. If we look at those, there is hardly any losing trades in there. Doesn't matter. It's already made 1,000, and now it's 10:10. And we're gonna go ahead, reload it, and we will see if this auto trade will make another 1,000. Now the ES is coming to the double support. If we look at the momentum here, start getting a little bit weak, but not all the way. Let's see if it's gonna break this double support at this moment. If it does, you're gonna pocket in $10,000. If it doesn't, you're not gonna get your 10,000. So now the ES has broke that double support, and now you are on the way to your 10,000 on the NASDAQ. Simple. Here it is. Now we are coming to the support area at 21,527. It is very advisable to take a profit, and that will be around 10,000. You have an institutional number. The institutional number will be profit taken on target one. Those are around 11 o'clock plus minus 10 minutes. The first institutional number profit taken, which I use those on a Bitcoin, but I don't use daily Bitcoin. I use it on a long-term Bitcoin. 21,481. 21,481. So this is where the profit will be taken on that one here, especially if you are with a currency or crypto or anything. Those are very useful. It gives you the precisely where you take a profit. If you are using currency, that will be 240 minutes for currency. If you are trading a crypto daily a chart, not those 15 minutes and 30 minutes, daily chart, and you hold position maybe sometimes 1 week, 2 weeks, and then you sell it and you throw it out. So now we see the NASDAQ has stopped at the support area, and they are going to push it to go to the target one institutional number, and you already hit your 10,000. Right at this line here, you already hit your 10,000. So we will see what will happen in here, and keep your eye on the ES. Keep your eye on the ES. If the ES break this one will break. If the ES will not break, this one is not going to break. You see, it's simple. It's very simple. We have $15 so far on that trade. On the previous trades, we had one losing, one winning, and now we are going with the third trade, and we're trying to get this $1,000 on this chart, and now we'll see what happened. This ES is coming to the 6,053, and we will see what happened. Now we have $95. Now we have $345. If the Nasdaq could drop on the support area, you're gonna have money. If the Nasdaq did not drop, you're not. Here. Now we have 360. You can see the numbers here in the corner. We have $360. Oof. Oh boy. Well, we're down 235. But what is nice about this auto trade can immediately, now we are down 215. Can immediately recover. Now we are down 110. Let's look at the ES. On the ES, there is no long trade, especially if you are auto trading with an ATRs or MACDs. There is no long trades at this moment with the ES. On the Nasdaq also there is no long trade. It's gonna stop at 21,615. Okay, now we are up 125 is right there. So on this trade here, on this the line, anything below that number is short, anything above that number is long. It's a close in this trade. Now we are 275. Now we are 355. This auto trade is not gonna let any it's not gonna let any trend, or it's going to miss any trend. It's gonna chase it, always chasing it. It's extremely fast, recalculating, re-engage in the market. It's 405 plus on the auto trade. We're almost halfway to the 1,000, almost. Here it is. Here it is. Now we are 515. We are halfway. So how you can take advantage of this one here? This is a re-entry short. This is a re-entry short. How we know is a re-entry short? If we look here, the sellers over the buyers, the market analyzer is in red. Does not indicate any, despite this auto trade took a long trade, now it is a very high risk trade. He broke even, is fine, but manually I would not take it, but that auto trade is extremely fast. So it is a really high frequent auto trade. And then, okay, now we are $700 on those trades. So let's go back. This is for me as a manual trader, this is a re-entry point. And look at this, look how it came to that number here, and this is a re-entry point. You see? And when we look at those instruments here, we see there is a weakness, then we know this is a re-entry point short. You cannot keep taking a re-entry short all the time, but what you can do, you can at least the first time when the market hit that number, you can go ahead and take short. The auto trade taking the opposite direction, that's fine. And I think we are finished with $1,000. If it's gonna go a little bit higher, we have $700 and we have 530 is way above our target. We started at 1010, we're done at 1020 with 1,140. And then in the morning before we came in on the YouTube, it was another 1,000. So that's a couple $1,000 on this one here. Now, if you still have the stomach for it, you can go back and reload it, which is very early right now. It's 10:21. Or sometimes it's good to look at the market condition and let's say if it's in sequence. Now look, start getting in sequence here. Then maybe I will go ahead and reactivate it for one more time. This is a swing trading. This is total different auto trading. So what we are going to do, we're gonna go for, we already hit 1,140 and we already hit another round for 1,000 before we came in on the YouTube. So what we are going to do, we're gonna go ahead and reload it and we're gonna go for one more round, and it's going to take long. Here it is, speaking of a devil, it's taking long. Let's see where is this target going. Well, it seems like it's gonna cross it. It's gonna cross this one. If it's gonna cross this one here is gonna make it all the way up to the 21,000. Okay, the first trade is 175. You see, we told you the ES is not going to be long if you are auto trading ATRs. And the ES is just, there is no hope on the ES. Another long trade. Another trade, we are on 245. This one was a stupid short. He shouldn't take that short, but he has to reverse it from that number. He's gonna close it immediately, get out of it, and then re-engage again to the market. He closed it. Now we are on 245. And now he's gonna go ahead and short out the market again. If the market going up, it's gonna short it out from the fib. If the market keep going down, he's going to re-engage with it. Also, you have to take in consideration you already won 2 rounds. So on the third round, you might lose it or you might make it. So on the third round, you might make another 1,000 or you go back to 1,000 in profits. We already 2,000 in profit on that auto trade. This auto trade, you need to keep your eye on it. It's extremely fast. Right now, we are on 365. You can see the number. We are on $365 on that one here. And what we are waiting on, the auto trade, keep auto trading until he cuts a trend. And then you hit your target. And now the problem is with that number here, keep going back and forth. And the ES is dragging the market down. So, okay, now we are 275. So finally the NASDAQ taking a long, but it's not going to be a happy ending. It's going to stop at 21,647. For the ES, forget it. Don't even think about auto trading ES at this moment. It's not good for you. Absolutely, there is a lot of rubbish ahead, a lot of resistance, and that is not an encouragement to take a trade long. When you see a lot of support area or a lot of resistance area, it requires for this market to be all in the green. The buyers are way over the sellers. And then we have a potential to penetrate all those resistance. At this moment, the market is weak. The buyers over the sellers are the same with a 6 different time frame. The target institutional number is down. The high time frame is high to the long. So it is a big mess on the ES. It is like a drunk driver going with a truck down the hill with one light bulb, and he has no steering wheel or brakes. It's a matter of time before you hit the wall. So you should not be risking any type of an auto trade in this condition on the ES. You should not. You should be always aware. Let me show you something about performance. Two traders using the same auto trade do not have the same performance. You can go back and study the trades on this one here and what we have said. When your NASDAQ hit the support area here, you had $10,000. The auto trade, you could have override the auto trade and a close position, flatten out position, and take a profit on 10,000. Now the auto trade is on a run again. We have 185. Now we have a 305. We are going in the circle. One losing trade, one winning trade. One losing trade, one winning trade. One winning trade, one losing trade. So we are going in a circle. It's trying to catch a trend. There is no trend because there is a resistance at 21,649. So those trades are a small trade immediately. And you can see they're going back and forth, and they are taking just little money. If we watch this NASDAQ in conjunction with your technical chart, 21,648 is going to rebound from that number. There we go. Here it is. You see? So now the auto trade will take short on the fib. And if a pullback is going to go ahead and make a bet on the opposite direction. So once this NASDAQ try to hit this fib, this auto trade is going to yank short on it. So right now we are at 460. You can see the number here, 460. And we are half away to 1,000, or we can stop. You already have $2,000. You have 460. That's 2,460 on the NASDAQ. You can stop, or also this auto trade is good for micro account. It's very good for micro account. So here it is. Now it is short. Exactly when it hit the fib, took short. You see that? It's making a bet that this market is not going to hold. And here it is. Look at it. You see? Took it right there. Where the others taking long, you're taking short. And here it is. Okay, we are $470. Now it's going to go against the fib. Also, he's not going to make money on this one, because the fib is going to struggle. He's not making money on this. Has nothing to do with your auto trade. Again, because this is a critical area. This is a critical area. The market is stopping. He's going to take a short when it hit the fib again. No, he took long. He's going to get rid of it. Okay, we are still on 475. You can see how this auto trade, when you get in trouble, he tried to recover it immediately. And now he's taking short from the fib. We have 475. Now we have 485. He's gonna take one from the floor and fibs, 21670 long. Closing position. Our close position on the ES is 3035 on the ES. We're done with it. We have 485. Look at this little things. It came in right at the, now we have 475. Let's look at the market. You can see the ES right now start getting stronger. The buyers over the seller, the high time frame is to the positive. The institutional target hidden to the positive. The buyers over the sellers with a 6 different time frame. The market analyzers start lining up, is getting strong and stronger to start taking long, but it's not cooked enough to start taking long. Be careful. So we have a long way to go. We need to cross those area here. So there is a long way to take long on the ES, indicating ES is not a tradable market. ES is not a tradable market, gentlemen. Now it took another trade. We are on 480. We're still on 480. Now he's gonna take short from the fib. There we go. Remember, this auto trade is a reversal. Remember, it's not trending with the trend, it's a reversal auto trade. Now we are 415. The market is really nasty. Look at this. It came into the support, to the resistance, and not able to break it. And it fell again. This is a really bad trade. So we got in trouble with that trade. You're gonna get in trouble sometimes. Now we are back to $15. On the CL, let's look at the CL. This is the CL. Usually when there is a problem with the ES NASDAQ, you always can find a trade on the CL. The CL target is 7609. It's right in line with the fib. It's right in line with the fib. And it's going back and forth. It's not doing anything. It's just making money, losing money, making money, losing money. In those cases, you just put it on the side and, okay, maybe he got your trend this time. No, he did not catch trend. He's just goofing around, plus minus. There is no use. So let's see if we can extend the target to the next level is 76.18. 76.18. This is the resistance. I extended to 76.18, which is perfect. It's really perfect. If you notice the difference between the CL, the market analyzer is all in the green. Most of it is in the green. The buyers over the sellers, no problem. Here is a very mixed market, very nasty market actually. And this is typical for January, you know, the beginning of January. Plus we have the president yesterday. So it's gonna take a little time for this market to digest. Maybe by next week we should be fine. We're still goofing around with this auto trade. It's nothing to do. It's 155. We're still on the circle. There's nothing special. But we already hit 2 times, couple thousand, so we will see what happens. We are 140. There is nothing. 140. We're just going in a circle. We're waiting on catching a trend. That's it. The market will spike once a day. We don't know when. You can see it's overwhelming how much support for the ES. Look how strong the support on the ES and how strong the resistance is right there. So the market is jammed in this channel and there is nothing we can do. You know, this is funny. I don't see any ES chart on my screens is making any money. I don't think so. It's just a few dollars here and there, but it's not even worth it. Okay, look, we're gonna hit the CL and I extended the target to the resistance and then it's finished. I'm not going to wait on the trailing stop or the target. I extended the target to this line, 76.18, and it's going to close on 76.18, and this is it. We are missing one tick to close that trade on the CL, one tick. I should have put it 717. I put it, the fib is 717, but I put it on 718. So we are struggling with one tick to close that position. Now we are 95. We went down. We are 95 in the profit. So this third round, we are just going in the circle where the previous round we were done in 10 minutes trading. 10 minutes. So it's not the auto trade, it's the condition market. The market condition, the way it's moving, is not helping you to make money. It looked like he got trend, he catch a trend. Let's see if this NASDAQ is going to break the 21. It did not, and it fell, and he's gonna chase it on the short trade because the market is not moving. He's taking a perfect entries and the market is not moving, going back and forth. As you see on the CL, we missed one take. I should have put it on 76.17. I put it on 76.18. Can we correct that? Yes, sure, you can correct it, or you can close position, and I'm closing position, and it is finished because now it's going back to the 75.82. Took another long trade. We have 210. If the NASDAQ break that resistance, we are in the money. If this NASDAQ not able to break this resistance, it's gonna close the trade. Here is your problem right there. Right there. It's not the auto trade. If the NASDAQ able to break it, it did not. We are 395. It did not break it. Took a long trade again. It looked like it's going to break. Let's see. Come on, keep going up. Okay, 415. It's like you're going to the dentist, I swear. The auto trade took short from the fib. The NASDAQ dropped from the fib. You can see it right there. The NASDAQ dropped from the fib and is trying now to re-break that number. We are on 560. Is struggling. Here it is, getting nasty. trying to recover from the second fib, third, this one here, you have to keep your eye on it. It's trying to immediately close that trade without any losses, because the market always pulled back when it dropped fast. The market always pulled back. Very rare the market keep going, but this time the market is going to we only need a little pullback to close those trades. We need just a little drop. It did not. Yeah, we're down 75 bucks again, on the road again. As you notice, we closed the trade on the CL right at the fib, and we see the CL come in again to the resistance, and it fell, and it's trying again to break at the resistance 76.14. The ES is still in a dead meat. You cannot auto trade the ES. It's still a dead meat. It doesn't matter what kind of auto trade you have. It doesn't matter what kind of templates you have. It doesn't matter what kind of time frame you are using. The 1 minute always tell you the truth. The 1 minute always tell you the truth. Renko bar, banana bars, all those are irrelevant to your technical trade. You can auto trade range. You can auto trade tick chart. You can auto trade Renko bar. For you to analyze the market for a day trading only 1 minute, it gives you the real story, what's going on in the market. In 32 years, I never met anyone do not use minute chart can make money in the market. No way, because he's reading a wrong book. You need always to look at the 1 minute. Now, if you are, let's say, a long-term investment, you don't need to use 1 minute. If you are an institutional trader, you can hold your trade till the second day. You can use 15 minutes, 30 minutes. You have to think, those big guys, they're not using Renko bars, they're not using range. They are using 15 and 30 minutes. We're still going in the circle with a auto trade in the Nasdaq on a low time frame, and this is our third round, and it's not making any money. You need to recognize the difference when you jump into the market, when the auto trade makes money and when it don't. You know, has nothing to do with your auto trade. It's market condition. After we have decided to close this trade on the CL, look at this. We did not lose any money. We override the auto trade and we force closed the CL, and it is, we maximized our profit in it. So there is no use to re-auto trade again the market. We'll hold still to see what the market is going to do. Okay, now we are done for today. We did 2 rounds, $2,000, and this is the third round. We have 315 and a plus this one here. So okay, finished. Pause. When you put it on pause, it's not gonna take any more trade. We made two rounds, a little over 1,000 each, and we made 630 here. So that's 2,630 on that auto trade. Folks, that's all what we have for you today. We wish you a pleasant evening. Thank you very much for being with us.